Hi, would you like to know why he didn't call you back? So often I meet women and they're very frustrated because they went out on a date or two or three and he said he was going to call, but he didn't call them back. Now listen, I want to explain this to you. There are many reasons that he didn't call you back, and I'm going to share a few in this video. But one of the things I want to start with is the fact that men don't really know what to say at the end of the date a lot of the time. And so they'll simply say, I'll call you, because they think that's what you want to hear. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They want to get out of the evening as pleasantly as possible. And I know sometimes it just seems cowardly to women. But just so you know, we can't change that. We can't fix that. More than likely, he's not going to have the courage to say, hey, I enjoyed your company. However, I'm not feeling that special something. And so I'm really not going to pursue this with you. And I wish you the best. Now, women are much better at that, especially women who have come through my coaching program. I teach women how to just gracefully say, hey, thank you so much. I really enjoyed the evening. I did get some enjoyment out of getting to know you, but I don't think this is something that either one of us really want to pursue. So just know, I'll call you is just something that men say. Now, men also, what's really confusing is men also say, I'll call you when they actually are going to call you. So just know, if he's going to call you, he's actually going to call you. And so you don't need to do anything. You don't need to call him. You don't need to follow up. You don't need to email him. You don't need to text him. Don't do anything. Because a man, a mature man, the kind of man that you want, is actually going to call you or text you or email or get some kind of contact going with you if he's really interested. So you'll know right away. So that's good news if you choose to see it as good news, which I would encourage you to do. Now, one of the other reasons that he may not be calling you back is that there simply wasn't a connection. He didn't feel anything, and if you want to admit it to yourself, you probably didn't feel anything either. And even if you did, it doesn't matter because he didn't. And so attraction in a relationship is actually a two-way street, and it takes both people. So he may not have felt anything, you may have. That's hard. I know that's hard. But if he doesn't follow up, that may be a reason. Another reason may be he just simply didn't feel that you are compatible. Now, compatibility is a big topic, and he may think that you're not compatible because topics of religion or politics or lifestyle came up during the first or second date. And he's like, no, that's really not a match. That's not my lifestyle. I can't get past politics or religion. So one of the things I want to just tell you about, a little tip, is really try very hard not to talk about religion and politics in the first few dates. Give yourselves a chance to find out if you have a commonality on any other level other than those two things, which are so tough to talk about today. Now, the other reason he may not feel like you're compatible is you may have actually gone on the date dressed in a way in which you're comfortable, which I hope you did. However, he may feel like you are dressed far too sexily, and he's not comfortable with that, and he's the type of guy who doesn't want the woman in his life looking sexy and attracting the attention of anyone else. And that's sad for him, and that's really too bad for him. But it could also be the opposite, in that you're dressed like the Little Women on the Prairie. And sorry, I don't mean that to be insulting, but if you're super conservative and you're going on a date and you're super conservative, he may not find that attractive either. So the bottom line here is you need to be yourself. You need to dress in a way that you think presents you as the most authentic you. And if you tend toward the overly sexy, I would really encourage you to tone it down a little bit. I mean, most of you are not in your 20s that are following me and participating in reading my book and in my love coaching program. In fact, you're more likely than not in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And so you need to dress, again, in a way that's attractive, makes you feel good, even a little sexy. But let's face it, we see a lot of inappropriately dressed women out there today. The other reason that he may not call you back is that he feels that you don't attract him. He's not actually sexually attracted to you. Now, you know and I know that as you get to know someone, they can become more attractive to you. But bottom line is, if there's no actual interest in you on a physical level, he's not going to call you back. Because let's face it, we know, and I know all of you read my blogs know, it's a really important part of a relationship. I talk about intellectual, emotional, spiritual, and physical intimacy. And I think you want all of those. And you can have all of those. So what I want you to do is if he doesn't call you back, I want you to just breathe, relax, let it go. I know in your mind you're thinking about how attractive he was, how interesting he was, how much you're hoping he'll call. But listen, if he does not call you back, he is doing you a huge favor because he's letting you know right away instead of 6 months into the relationship when you actually think it's going somewhere. So please, again, take my advice. Don't call him, don't text him, don't follow up with him. Listen, I'm going to tell you a little secret. It's really important for you not to pursue a man. And there are people out there who disagree with me. But I'm going to tell you this is my perspective. It is not something that is going to get you where you want to be. A man is hardwired and socialized to pursue you. And when you do that, he feels like you're trying to compete with him. You do not want to compete with a man on the masculine energy spectrum. He's attracted to you because of your feminine energy, not your masculine energy. He's attracted to you because you are really comfortable in your own skin as a woman. So until next time, please think about this. Share this video with any of your single friends you think it might be helpful to. And make sure you're getting my weekly blogs on GaylaWick.com. They come out every Wednesday. Today I did a video for you. I've enjoyed doing videos and I'm planning to do more. I usually have a very short blog of relationship tips and advice. So be sure to sign up at GaylaWick.com. Until next time, Denver Love Coach signing out.